Fentanyl is here on the island, but how widespread is it? In January, Guam Department Police Chief Stephen Ignacio confirming before senators there are 2 known cases of fentanyl overdose on Guam, coupled with multiple fentanyl seizures by customs and federal agents. And while these fentanyl-related instances are one too many, both law enforcement and the feds with the Drug Enforcement Administration thankfully say we aren't seeing the same trends here compared to nationwide. Ken Bowman is the DEA resident agent in charge for Guam and Saipan.
Fentanyl is not a problem on Guam. Despite what you may hear, there's a lot of high-pitched rhetoric in the mainland, which is true, but here it is not. We don't have a problem with it yet. Knock on wood, let's hope it continues. So we haven't seen it.
And while Chief Ignacio agrees the island isn't seeing staggeringly high trends of fentanyl, he maintains the deadly drug is indeed here.
Fortunately for our island, we're not seeing the same trends that we see nationwide, throughout the United States. So I think that's a plus for our community. But it doesn't mean that there isn't any fentanyl.
Ignacio adding federal and local officers have had brushes with what they suspect to be fentanyl, prompting further investigations. The top brass also warning the drug can take many forms.
Fentanyl comes in many forms. I think the most common that we see is, of course, like pill form. And, and again, in talking to some of our task force officers, we're not seeing the illegal the illegal form of fentanyl in our streets, but he has confirmed that we are seeing that there is a prescription form of fentanyl, and we're seeing that that may be abused.
That prescription form they speak of is the fentanyl skin patch.
The only things we've really heard about is fentanyl patches, which are for pain relief. A lot of older citizens of the island have those, and some of the younger people are trying to getting hold of them and sell them. We couldn't get any. We've tried, but that's something people need to be aware of. If you have older relatives living in the house with fentanyl patches, keep your eyes on those, because those could be abused.
It's a word of caution that both Bowman and Ignacio are urging the community to take, as the fentanyl dangers are very real.
If you think you've encountered fentanyl, don't touch it. Call the experts, call GPD, call us, whatever, and we will respond and see what we can do with it, if it is in fact fentanyl.
And should officers encounter fentanyl-related calls, Ignacio says law enforcement is equipped with Narcan, a life-saving opioid overdose treatment, leaving island residents with this reminder: if you see something, say something.
We encourage our community, if they see something that they suspect may be an illegal substance such as fentanyl, of course, please to call the Guam Police Department or 911 right away, so that we can respond and investigate accordingly.
Destiny Cruz, KUAM News.